Good evening, everyone, and welcome to tonight's coverage of the Greater Metro Hockey League on we-tv.ca between the hometown Windsor Races and the Oshawa Riverkings here from Windsor, Ontario in 80 Knox Harmon Arena. I'm Justin Prince, and welcome to tonight's action. Tonight, the Riverkings come in 4-2, and in net for them tonight will be the goaltender you see on your screen, wearing number 30, Matt Friend from Petersfield, UK. So far, just a 1-0 record on the season, 14 goals allowed, 78 saves. As well, in net tonight, Zachary Uplager back in the net for the hometown Windsor Races. He's had a lot of appearances so far in 2018-19 and a very strong campaign. As the opening faceoffs up and away, as the Riverkings have the opening possession. Passed on back by Mitchell Olsen. Caught by Alex Seegers as he passes up the ice, bounces off the stick of Bryce Yetman. Quick shot, bounced off the pillows by Zach Gilbo. Players trapped against the board sides. Riverkings now try move back to the neutral zone. Aces have to reset for the attack. Riverkings are ready with their first line change, 30 seconds in. Quick shot covered up by Friend, and we'll have an hour face-off. Tonight's officials, Ken Wilson, Dave Fedek, and Jeremy Morrison for tonight's action. Jeremy Morrison, the linesman for tonight's game. Bryce Yetman will be in the face-off dot for the Aces for this next face-off, facing Matthias Balhan. As the Riverkings win the face-off on a rush, 2-on-3 on the attack. Just instead clear it back to the corner. Approaching 1 minute into the first period here on we-tv.ca. I'm Justin Prince. Thank you for tuning in for tonight's coverage of the Greater Metro Hockey League. Aces pass it across towards center ice. Have to track it back in their own zone. Chasing after it, Campbell. Campbell falls over against the boards. Pressing Ballhand against the boards. More players pressed against the corner side boards. Now to the upper side corners. Pass towards the slot, poked away by the Aces. Here comes Yetman on the right wing. Pass broken up and deflected away from Dallas Hazelden. Now Balhan. Pass the one back to the corner. Riverkings go back for an airline change. Back into the neutral zone. Across center ice. Here's Yetman on the attack. Around the corner. Yetman, the shot scores! Bryce Yetman makes it 1-0 with the Races, and just a grand total of 100 seconds. Bryce Yetman, he was named the September Player of the Month for the Windsor Races, the top forward in the GMHL. After scoring a total of 10 goals, 8 assists in the month of September, he puts the Windsor Races up 1-0 in a grand total of 100 seconds. Aces win the face-off. Martin Colville. Passed on the ice. Koi Prevo. Quick shot deflected away. That shot by Ivajani Nachalenko. Oshawa's pass out of their own zone, deflected away. Prevo loses the puck, trying to deflect his way around Christopher Mayolo has it intercepted around, going alongside the boards. Natalchenko. Pass poked away. Aces back to their own zone, going for a quick line change. Just past 2 minutes into the first period. Aces lead 1-0 after a goal scored by Bryce Yetman. Aces put it into the Riverkings' zone. Pass to get back out of the zone, intercepted by Pickersgill. Pickersgill pressed against the boards by Hazelden. Passed on back, Pickersgill towards the slot. Poked away that time. Passed on up. And a whistle called, as we'll have a face-off. 17-18 to go in the first period. The Aces coming to tonight 4-2 after losing last night on the road to the St. George Ravens. That was a 9-5 loss. For the Riverkings, they come into tonight's game, their last game, October the 1st, against the Niagara-on-the-Lake Nationals. They beat them 9-8. Face-off won by Oshawa. Brought on the boards, Campbell, unable to stop the momentum of that puck. Gagnon flecks it back to center ice. Gagnon up to Yetman. Yetman dekes. Towards the cross ice. Seeger's shot deflected away. Bounced off the leg of Thomas Mason. Mason presses an ace against the board. Picked on up by, once again, Bohan. Bohan trapped along the corner. Poked away. Seegers, the quick shot. Flipped away by the Riverkings. This will roll all the way back to the Aces zone. Sean Gagnon gets it back. Now to the left of his goaltender, an uplegger. Poked away on the pass back. Yetman has it once again. Seegers waits around the blue line. Yetman passes in and flips it back to the corner side. Windsor forced to retreat. Approaching 4 minutes into the first period as Oshawa goes for line change. Yetman loses a stick trying to keep the puck inside the zone. Chance for an attack. Gagnon passes on back. Passed along by Gilbo. Yetman has his stick back. Back to Seegers in the slot. Stopped by Friend. He'll cover up for the face-off. And Matt Friend able to make that stop. Last season, these teams split the season series 1-1 in 2017-18, where the Riverkings went 14-26-2 on the season. Windsor 20-21-1 for reference. Windsor wins the face-off. Colville's shot bounces off the chest of Friend. Quick shot alongside the red line. Puck goes around towards an open crease. Friend rolls on his back. And that counts as a goal as the Windsor Aces make it 2-0. A few people had to hesitate to make sure of who that was going to be credited towards, if that puck was going to roll in with the open crease, the back of Friend. And now, not even 5 minutes into the first period, it's 2-0. Zach Hardig will go to the face-off dot now for the Aces and runs right off with it into Oshawa's zone. Quick shot bounced off the back net. Passed on up. Poked away. Rains around to Pickersgill. You can hear in the backdrop the goal credit, it looks like, to Bryce Yetman for his second on the night. Natalchenko passed on back to Colville on the corner side. Still in the corner. Prevost, quick shot Colville. Fake the slap shot, passed it down low instead to Langoon, and we have a whistle. Delayed penalty coming up, and it's against Oshawa. First power play of the night coming up for the Windsor Aces as going to the box. As you see now on your screen towards the right side penalty box is Hunter Highland. Hunter Highland going to the box right now to start off tonight's action for their side tonight. So far, in terms of penalty kills, 80% in terms of their penalty kill rate. Face-off won by the Aces. Just 11%, just under 11% is the Aces power play. A unit for 2018-19 so far. Campbell, the captain, finds Gilbo. Gilbo dinks around. Still trying to get around Hazelton. Cleared immediately by the Riverkings. Uplegger stops at the backside of the net. To Campbell. Campbell slows the pace. 30 seconds into the power play. 14:37 router to go in the first. Yetman brings it up with speed. Passed on back. Seegers at the point. Passed along back to the corner. Still kept in the zone by Yetman, by Seegers. Prevost. On the side, keeps it away. Towards the point. Yetman, quick flick of a shot. And that one stops around. Able to be puck drawn and whistled off with 1:03 to go in the power play, as you see on the scoreboard. Already 2-0 for the Aces. Bryce Yetman had the first goal of the game, and then a quick shot again just a few moments ago got by Matt Friend in net behind his back to make it 2-0. Face-off won by the Aces. Gilbo gets it to Campbell at the top of the point. To Yetman. Right face-off dot off the post, rattles around. And the whistle's blown. We'll have another face-off as that bounced around. And so far, the Windsor Aces have had a few different players rise up on the score sheets for 2018-19. Bryce Yetman, 21 total points coming into tonight. 11 goals, 10 assists. Alex Seegers, 9 goals, 11 assists. As Yetman on the right side point. Prevost goes back to the point. To Yetman. Yetman whiffs on the wrist shot. Keeps the puck. Pickersgill. Now cross to cross. Campbell. Down underneath. Open crease missed. Campbell's pass deflected away. Chasing after it is Mubiana. Campbell pass to Yetman. Yetman brings it back in the zone. 15 seconds to go in the power play. Yetman takes. Yetman scores. Bryce Yetman is on fire tonight. It's 3-0 Aces. For Bryce Yetman, that is his team leading third power play goal in the campaign as well. And the Aces have been strong offensively. Just 13:20 to go in the first, and it's already 3-0. Yetman being involved in all of the goals so far tonight. As Oshawa wins the faceoff. Back to 5-on-5 hockey after the power play goal. Pass across to Sean Gagnon. Pass intercepted at center ice. That time bounced off the stick of Jared Barbera. Aces now push it back towards the goaltender and friend. Pass alongside the boards. Momentum stopped by Mitchell Olsen. And a whistle drawn. And it looks like we'll have another face-off. So the Riverkings already down 3-0 if you're just tuning in to the Windsor Aces. As the Windsor Aces look to move to 5-2 on the season. Already off to a strong start at home, just one home loss. Aces won the face-off, but the hard hand goes all the way back to their own zone. Olsen helps move the puck momentum forward. Gagnon bounce around his stick. Pickersgill also in the zone. Pass intercepted. Thomas Mason passed it up. Aces now kick it along the blue line. Pass back to center ice. Back to Mason. Mason gets it inside the Aces zone. Pickersgill now gets it after the pass off the boards. Pickersgill dekes. Passed along. Matt Chelenko. Quick shot deflected. He's knocked off his rear onto his skates rather. Quick shot Gagnon flips around to the right side boards. Pickersgill avoids a check. Pickersgill dodges a huge second check. He gets a chance down low. Friends left rolling in the crease. Covers up the shot and we'll have a face-off. Just past 8 minutes into the first period. When it comes to Friend, to get more details on him, once again, as we mentioned, 1-0 on the season so far. 14 goals allowed, 78 shots faced. Total of 82% is his save percentage on the season. Goals allowed 8.4. Face-off won by the Aces in this 3-0 hockey game. Flucked on up. Friend's just going to cover that rolling puck up for an air face-off. WeTV would like to remind you, for future games and broadcasts of the Windsor Races, please go to www.we-tv.ca to follow the Windsor Races. The Aces win the faceoff. Yetman follows the puck, able to shoot that right to Friend, who follows it up with covering it up for the faceoff. That burned about a couple seconds off the clock after the quick shot. It's talked about a little bit before. The Aces, strong start at home for the season. Just one home loss in 2018-19 so far. They won the faceoff, have it inside Oshawa zone. Currently a poke check battle on the boards. Goes by Prevost. Tracking after it now is a multitude of players. Kevin Henyon leading the charge. Whistle drawn. We'll have a quick offsides. Looks like a little bit of a souvenir tube. Some taping brought off the ice from one of the sticks, as we'll have to face off inside the neutral zone. To the face-off dot once again is going to be Mateus Ballhand once again for Oshawa. Face-off won by Oshawa. Puck already flipped up. Aces on the attack, 3-on-2. Yetman poked away by Ballhand. Ballhand will bring up the right wing. As a trailer. Quick shot. Stopped. It will have a face-off inside the Aces zone. When it comes to Zachary Uplager, last year had played with the Kingsville Kings this year, has been very strong. 3-1 record on the season, 84% save percentage, just approaching the 85% range, 8.9 goals allowed on the year. Puck bounces on the boards after the face-off. Gulen passed on up to Gilbo. Gilbo, 2-on-1. Gets across the Prevost, slap shot, scores! Coy Prevost on the one-timer makes it 4-0 Aces, and we're not even halfway to the first. For Coy Prevost, that is also goal number 1 on the campaign with the Windsor Aces. And all was set up after a defenseman trying to track after the puck, chasing after the man up the ice, and Gilbo falling over for Oshawa, unfortunately for them. Aces have won the face-off. Aces already back on the pounce. Poked around that time, poked away by Mumbaya. Quick shot misses to the right side of the net. Olsen flipped to Campbell. Campbell passes along towards Gagnon. Now Seegers has it. Now to Gagnon. Gagnon, cross-ice pass towards the slot. Poked around and poked away. One player falls over. Hazelden falls over, heading to the neutral zone. The puck stops in front of the bench. Oshawa able to track it back down and brings it out into the Aces zone. Pass back immediately poked away by Gagnon. Mason, cross ice. Will Finley now brings it in the zone. Finley, quick shot, kicked away. Passed on back to Campbell onside the boards. Currently trying to approach the, get away from the pressure rather. Just past halfway into the first period. 4-0 Windsor Aces here on week-tv.ca. Campbell has it after the puck check alongside the boards. He'll bring up the right side. Has a man on the left side of the slot. Misses. Nachochenko was the one on the left side of the slot trying to get that pass. Seegers now has it though on the point. Seegers, pass down low, bounces over the stick of Gagnon. Hazelden was passing on up, bounced off the back skates that time of Finley. Quick shot, kicked away to the right side of the post. Line change currently in process for Oshawa. Nachochenko passes to Seegers. Seegers, pass pokes around, trying to get it to Yetman. Up the ice now goes Finley. He's pressed against the boards at center ice. Ace defenders now head back. Pass goes by Yetman. And both teams will go for a line change there. 8:45 to go in the first period. Yetman stops the momentum of the puck. Passes it off the boards. Goes over the glove of Pickersgill. Pickersgill able to poke it away. Seegers behind the net. Pass along, crunched against the boards. Pickersgill crushing Henyon against the boards. Ball hand. Skates in a circle. Pickersgill tries to poke it away. Now up the ice, Chance Hill. Pass coming up into the stick of Seegers. Bryce Yetman. He goes for a deep party. Poked away. Now in the corner. Stops. Passed on back. Gulen. Quick shot. Kick to the right side. Another stop by Oshawa in this 4-0 game for the Aces. Pickersgill. Pass pushed on to Seegers. Now to Yetman. Yetman back to Seegers. Pickersgill. Poked away. Poking around. Mumbaya forces it to go back to the neutral zone as the Riverkings go for a line change. Yetman takes it back in the zone. Passed along the right side boards to Seegers. Pass back to Yetman. Pass to Gilbo, who couldn't get the stick on it. Campbell gets it back after Henyon falls over. Seegers, right point. Caught. And we'll have a face-off. 7:12 to go in the first period. 4-0 Windsor Aces once again if you're just tuning in here. As you see up on the scoreboard. Very strong start with lots of shots coming for the Aces. Very few opportunities in the past few minutes at least for the Oshawa Riverkings tonight. Gilbo wins the draw. Yetman has it on the right face-off dot. Kicked away once again by Friend. Gilbo. Poked away by Hazelden. Passed on back. Mason. Stopped by Olsen at the blue line. Kicks it to the corner to Seegers. Seegers poked away. Barbera. Pushed back to center ice. Campbell got it to Seegers. Now to Olsen. To Yetman. Slapped away by Mason. Tracked down to the corner by Highland. Pass back once again. Whiff of a pass. Campbell's there. Deflects it away. Pass down low to Gilbo. Cross ice. Bounced off the stick of Campbell. Second chance in the slot. Poked away by Oshawa. One player slowly gets up. That is Matthew Strolding. Meanwhile, on your screen, battle on the blue line. Draws a whistle. He'll be offsides. Face off. 6:13 to go in the first period with the offsides drawn. And a lot of fans in attendance tonight cheering on the Windsor Aces with a strong home stand and a home start rather to 2018-19. They watch as their team wins the face-off and Campbell flips it up to Friend, who will draw the whistle. To get to that point, the only loss at home so far for the Windsor Aces has been against Tillsonburg. That was a 6-1 loss on September 23rd. It's part of a 5-game homestand for the Aces. Face-off won by the Aces. Natolchenko got into a bit of discussion, it looks like, with the face-off drawman for one of the officials. Either way, Olsen gets it to Campbell to the right side point. Campbell can't keep it along. Chance for a one-on-one, broken up by Olsen. Tracking after it was Ballhand. He's pressed alongside by Olsen. Pass to the slot, intercepted by Campbell. Approaching 5 minutes to go in the first period. Prevost avoids a check. Prevost avoids a second check. Deeks around a third check as it's poked away. Mumbaya able to track it. Mumbaya has it poked away by Pickersgill. Quick shot. Missing the chance to Prevost on the slot. Quick shot going, kicked around. Open crease. Rolls across the crease, kicked away. Still a big opportunity. Natolchenko's shot caught by a Friend. It will have an air face-off after the glove stop. And a lot of shots for the Aces tonight, especially in the past few minutes. A lot of pressure being felt by Matt Friend in his first season in the GMHL. Aces have won the draw. Prevost avoids multiple poke checks. Kicks it along. Friend makes a glove stop. We'll have an hour face-off with 5 minutes even in the period. And Coy Prevost, once again, remember, he got his first goal of the season tonight on a one-timer, taking advantage of a lot of the open creases being left open tonight. An hour face-off won by the Aces. Another face-off coming up in Oshawa zone after the stop by Friend. Now drawing our quick face-off to the right face-off dot. This time the Riverkings win it. Mumbaya passed along. Pickersgill stops the momentum of the puck. Skating along with it now is Kevin Henyon. Kevin Hennon poked away. Natolchenko kicks it alongside the boards to go to the corner. That keeps inside the Aces zone. Aces make a forward line change. Prevost now has it after the stop puck. He goes on the attack. Prevost poked away by Friend in the crease. Friend will go around. Pressed against two different players. Henyon now has it. Hennon up the ice, 2-on-2. Quick shot. Misses left. Blocked by Prevost. Gilbo now has it passed back to Prevost. Prevost skates through three defenders. Back to Gilbo. Gilbo stops. He's checked off the puck. Hazelden currently pressing against the boards. Now pressing him against the boards is Ballhand. Now puck rolls towards the slot. Poked away. Mumbaya, part of the poke check party. Hennon, pass on up. Ballhand. Quick shot, stopped by Uplegger. That'll be a face-off. 3:40 to go in the first period. For the Windsor Aces, schedule starts to get more and more challenging as the season gets on, with more and more games, rather. After this game, they will play on Friday evening against Niagara on the road in Port Colborne, Ontario. Then come back home to play North York. Meanwhile, the Aces, they give it to Yetman, who is going to be whistled offsides on what could have been a breakaway. Face-off going to be happening towards the right side dot, and one of the top scorers at the forward spot this season in the GMHL, unable to take advantage. Bryce Yetman has had a few different goals tonight, looking to try and continue his hot streak to start 2018-19. The three-year OHL player, wins the faceoff. Campbell gets it. Passed on back. No whistle called, as Gagnon got hooked a bit. Bringing up is Olsen. Olsen left side. Skates around. Pass across the crease. Misses. Campbell keeps it in. Pushed off the pads. Yetman bounces around the slot. Quick shot. Rebound kicked away. Gilbo had the shot. Oshawa will clear it alongside the boards. This will not be icing as the puck stops the Campbell stick. Campbell. Pass intercepted. Ball hand brings it around. Digs towards the slot. Poked away by Olsen and Gagnon. Kept at the point. Quick shot blocked by one of his teammates. That shot by Justin Anger. 2:35 to go in the first period. 4-0 Aces. Quick shot towards the crease. Gilbo falls over the goaltender and friend. And that draws immediate whistles as the puck falls along to the back. And Matt Friend is down. The Oshawa Riverkings bench is not happy after that big burst of speed for Zach Gilbo rushing towards the crease. And Matt Friend is down. You see there already preparing the backups. That'll be Philippe Izzy, who possibly might be waiting in the wings and seeing if their starting goaltender tonight is okay. A player has been sent to the penalty box for Oshawa as well as for the Aces. After that situation, to the penalty box, Dallas Hazelden for Oshawa. Looks to be Zach Gilbo sent to the box for that play, charging towards the net. And as you can see, quiet has drawn across the arena here tonight after that play with 2:31 to go in the first period. Waiting there, that would be Justin Benodiz, who will be wearing the red and black pads that you're seeing there, ready to jump onto the ice. His backup is Philippe Izzy as the third backup tonight in the net. As you can see there, they continue to check on their goaltender and Matt Friend. Trainer being brought off the ice, Matt Friend. We'll see if he sticks in the game, as checking on him, one of his teammates, Justin Anger, as Friend puts back on the helmet. Now looks like he's going to stay on the ice after what was a fairly scary play, knocking the net off the Mornings, having a player charging right over him, knocking him off towards his back. And with that, he's going to stay in the game in a 4-0 game. 5-minute major being given to the Aces for Zach Gilbo. 2-minute minor being given to the Oshawa Riverkings. Game misconduct is now what's being told across the arena through the PA system, involving the contact, the hard contact with goaltender Matt Friend. As you see on the ice right now, it's going to be a 4-on-4 for the next 2 minutes. Face-off won by the Aces. 2:25 to go in the first period. Bryce Yetman going to be covered up immediately by Matt Friend, and we'll have an air face-off. So a bit of a scary moment there, which has taken a bit of the air out of the arena for the time being here at Enoch Sherman Arena on we-tv.ca. Both of these teams 4-2 on the season coming into tonight. Oshawa wins this face-off. Up the left wing goes Thomas Mason. Flipped up to the corner for the forecheck. Passed alongside the boards. Aces now have it back. Seegers stops. Passed alongside the blue line. Back to Seegers. Seegers pass to center ice to Yetman. Pass intercepted across center ice. Mumbai has been all over the place tonight as a defender, poking away multiple shots. He flips it alongside the corner. Langulin. Pass on forward. Skates alongside the corner now with Seegers. Under 2 minutes to go in the first period. 1 minute to go in the power play. On the 4-on-4, before the power play will start up, for the Oshawa Riverkings. Passed across to Campbell. Pass across, blocked that time by Mason. Pass alongside the boards, picked up by the Aces. Yetman. Olsen waits at the top of the slot. Goes to the right point. Passes to Campbell. They continue to work the triangle. Back to Olsen. Keeps it on sides. Flipped across the slot. Yetman now has it. He goes behind the net. Under a minute to go in the first. To Seegers. Seegers quick shot. Gets the rebound. Third chance. Fourth chance. Yetman's going to kick it in and shoots and scores. And Bryce Yetman continues the scoring parade tonight. And that will make it, with 50 seconds to go in the first, 5-0 Aces. The Windsor Aces, the last 2 games at home, they have been near dominant to keep track of things there. The last time they played at home was against London in a 10-0 final as the official score on September the 30th. 40 seconds to go in the period. There is still a situation, of course, where both players are standing in the boxes. Whistle now drawn on the ice, and it looks like it's going to be an our penalty hooking. This time it's going to go against Oshawa. To the box this time is going to be Matthias Balhan. So that's going to be now with just 1 second left on the other penalty, with 32.5 seconds to go in the first. A second man going to the box. So it's going to be a 4-on-3 for 1 second. Then it'll now, with the player out of the box, go to 4-on-4. They immediately swap out the player coming onto the ice. In place is Will Finley. Lots of ice being brought up on the stop by Mason. Tracks it behind his goaltender's net. 15 seconds to go in the first. 2:42 to go on the game misconduct. Campbell pokes around the slot. Coming up the ice, Mason, one last burst. Under 5 seconds to go in the period. Also will just pass it alongside the boards, and that will do it for your first period. The Windsor Aces lead 5-0 over the Oshawa Riverkings after a strong offensive start. We'll still have 4-on-4 hockey after this short break. Please stay tuned. 5-0 Aces is your score on we-tv.ca from 80 Knox Urban Arena. We'll be back right after this. Welcome back, everyone, to We TV's coverage of Windsor Aces hockey in the Greater Metro Hockey League. Right now, the Windsor Aces lead 5-0 over the Oshawa Riverkings at 80 Knox Urban Arena. I'm Justin Prince. Welcome back for the second period. For those just tuning in, the 5 goals so far credited total. Bryce Yetman currently has a hat trick and an assist tonight for the Windsor Aces. Meanwhile, Langulin and Coy Prevost have each been credited with a goal apiece. 2 assists for Zach Gilbo and Alex Seegers. Getting to Gilbo, though, after contact with the goaltender in net, Matt Friend, currently for the Oshawa Riverkings, he is currently in the box with a game misconduct. That is still going on for the next 2 minutes and 29 seconds. His 4-on-4 hockey, though, because of a hooking penalty in the final minutes of the first period. In net once now, as you've seen just a few moments ago on your screen, is Camille Pachiga now for the Windsor Aces as the second period's underway with Oshawa winning the faceoff. And Sean Gagnon has broken a stick to start off the period. As up the ice, this time goes Moimba. Quick shot misses to the right side. Second chance. Quick shot kick to the left side by Pachiga. Tracking after it, Bryce Yetman. Passed on back, Olsen. Brings it to the blue line, Picardskill. Gets it to Yetman. Yetman dekes around, poked away. He'll stop alongside the corner. Cross to towards Pickersgill, pass poked away. Mumbai will bring it up this time on a 2-on-3. Pushed away once again by Pashiga. 1 minute into the first period, 30 seconds to go on the 4-on-4. The Riverkings currently going for a line change. Yetman passed on back. Very patiently is the attack as the pass is intercepted by Hennon. Hennon will bring it towards the right side. Towards the slot. Passed along to the boards. Justin Anger now has it. Anger poked away. Here's Yetman. Pickersgill on the left side. Deking around, Yetman poked away. This will be cleared back towards Pashiga. Power play for the next 55 seconds. Oshawa, big opportunity, blocked on the shot. Mumbai with the quick shot, had it blocked. Olsen now passes across. Campbell, across the blue line to Yetman. Yetman skates it into the Riverkings zone. Quick shot, stopped. And now draw a face-off by Matt Friend. The Riverkings came into the night on a 4-game winning streak, scoring at least 8 goals in each of those victories. But prior to the winning streak, their 2 losses were a 13-4 loss to Northumberland and a 11-2 loss, both on home ice. The second one to Kingsville. As the puck is inside Oshawa zone. Campbell's pass intercepted. Here comes Ballhand. Passed on. Hazelden. Hazelden brings it alongside. Right to the chest of Pashiga. He'll cover up for the face-off. And we've seen Pashiga a few times in 2018-19 so far. First time we see him at home was the last home game. This is his second total appearance. He played 28 minutes in that first appearance and made 9 total saves to get credited for the shutout. That was during the previous homestand, and that was against London. Coy Prevost in the face-off dot for the Aces, as it looks like the linesman is going to swap them out. That is Jeremy Morrison. The referees tonight are Ken Wilson and Dave Fedek. Oshawa wins the face-off. Pass from point to point goes very wrong, as Hazelden has to retreat back towards their own blue line. Puck bounces around. Seegers approaching 5-on-5. Penalty box doors open, but a whistle is drawn just as Gilbo signaled out of the box for a face-off. It is ruled as offsides with 17:31 to go in the second period. I'm Justin Prince. If you're just tuning in here on we-tv.ca, the Aces lead 5-0. Face-off won by Oshawa into the Aces zone. The puck goes. Tracked around. Few different players knocked off their skates. Prevost trying to skate around. Ballhand tracks it around. Passed on back. Mumbai. He's pressed alongside. Here's Seegers. He'll avoid a check. Passed along. And Gilbo loses his stick. That will lead to icing. So with that, we are going to have the face-off inside the Aces zone about 3 minutes into the second period. To the face-off dot this time will be Zach Gilbo. Had a game misconduct so far tonight. 2 total assists as well to his total. He'll face off against Mumbai once again. Mumbai wins the draw. As now going right to the point. Quick shot blocked. Campbell tracks it around. Few different players shouting towards the left side. This puck rolls back to the Oshawa zone. Brought up the left side, poked away. That will draw a whistle. And we'll have an hour face-off. 16:42 to go in the second period. Face-off won by the Aces this time. Campbell goes to Olsen. Brought into the neutral zone by Gilbo. Dekes around, poked away. Mumbai will bring it up the right wing. Quick shot covered up by Pashiga for the faceoff. And hold on, Alex Seegers having a disagreement with Mumbayo. And after that discussion, they'll set up for the face-off draw either way. Seegers will go to the penalty box for that little shove. So power play coming up for Oshawa for Seegers. That will be sending him to the box. As just mentioned, this will be another power play opportunity tonight. For Seegers, 17 total penalty minutes coming into tonight. Oshawa keeps in the zone. Hazelden falls off his skates while doing so. About 4 minutes into the second period. Ace is able to poke it around to the neutral zone. Oshawa retreats back to their own zone. Hazelden stops. Waits behind the net. Waits for his team to set up. Mumbayo gets it all on, brings it into the Aces zone. Surrounded by players towards the slot, poked up towards the left side glass. Hennon's pass back. Mumbayo digs around one player, goes for the shot, misses wide, right. Hazelden gets it back on the point. Pass on to Finley. Pass across the slot, rolls back. Goes back to Highland. Finds Hennon. Hennon shot. Deflection moves it to the left after getting kicked off the pads. Oshawa retreats back to neutral zone. Less than a minute to go on the power play. 15-15 to go in the second. Highland brings it up the right side. Digs around a few aces. Can't keep the puck. They clear it off immediately. That'll go all the way back to Matt Friend. Both teams will go for a line change. About 30 seconds left on the power play. 5-0 Windsor Aces. Oshawa trying to take advantage. Charging up the ice. Hazelden, quick shot blocked. Second chance, Aces clear it alongside the boards. They'll roll all the way back to the corner. Justin Anger tracks it back. Aces complete a line change. Up the ice now goes Finley. Campbell able to get it back. Passed up Yetman. Yetman dekes around. Yetman poked away, intercepted. Oshawa has a 2-on-2, 2-on-3 opportunity. Around the ice, poking around. Pachiga feels pressure. Strolding had a chance on his stick. Instead, he'll be covered up for the face-off. Back to 5-on-5 hockey after all of that excitement. About 6 minutes, just approaching 6 minutes into the second period. Windsor Aces lead 5-0 after scoring 5 goals in the span of about 13 minutes. Things have settled on down. The shots, though, have continued to tick up. It was a 16-5 shot differential between the Aces and the Riverkings in the first. They have continued to pile on the shots. Gilbo piles on another shot as that one's kicked away. Gilbo gets it right back. On the right side, face-off dot. Passed on back. Prevost dekes around. Prevost unable to get a shot. Trying to check him off his ball hand. Prevost still skates. Prevost passes to Gilbo. Poked away in the bottom of the slot. Campbell now tracks it alongside the boards. Oshawa moves it around. This is still inside Oshawa's zone. That is Jara Sofara who has it. Jara Sofara spins in a 360. Pass to get it out of the zone blocked. Sofara still dekes around. Sofara now will bring up the right wing. Avoids one poke check. Olsen sliding poke check. He goes to one knee and stops that momentum of the puck. Prevost has it. Finds Yetman. Yetman, possible 2-on-2. Unable to keep the puck on the stick. Friend will cover it up for the face-off. 13:04 to go in the second period. And what has been a lot of shots in total, but nothing going to the back of the net so far in this period. A few different power play opportunities so far for Oshawa in the period as well. Not able to take advantage. Ivanji Nacholenko will once again go to the face-off dot. The Aces' top face-off man wins another one. Going quick shot goes right from the point. Capped out for the blue line. Finds Goulin again. Goulin, quick shot, finds the back of the net, scores. Elaine Goulin has his second goal of the night. It's 6-0 Aces. Coming into tonight, Lane Goulin had just a total of 2 assists to his totals for the 2018-19 campaign. Make that now a total of 2 goals, 2 assists. Currently about halfway through this matchup. It's now 6-0 Aces. A lot of pressure being felt by the Riverkings after that goal. Poke check party. Passed on back to Mason. Mason waits. Passed on towards the blue line. Mumbaila passed on. Goes from side to side. Pickersgill tracks it on. Pickersgill has it. Pickersgill tracks the puck. Possible breakaway. Pickersgill charges hard into Friend. And we got a fight. Multiple players getting into an argument here after that. The second time Friend's been charged into the net tonight. Currently trying to break that up in the middle of the pile. Ken Wilson also breaking up Dave Fedek. Jeremy Morrison is currently pressing, it looks like, one of the Riverkings against the boards. And some very unhappy people right now. Matt Friend for the second time tonight down on the ice. And we got a second fight. Sean Gagnon pushed from behind, it looks like, by Thomas Mason. He's now tangled up with Dallas Hazelden. Now 4 different players are tangled up. And now things are starting to calm down a little bit here. Matt Colville currently checking out on Matt Friend in the net. Couple different players for the Riverkings checking on their goaltender. Thomas Mason now in the back crease along with Kevin Hennon. One player already sent to the box, 2 in fact, 1 apiece for each side. So right now, 1 player for the Aces sitting in the box, 1 for the Riverkings. In the box for the Riverkings is Christopher Mumbaila. As you see him discussing this, they're sending a second player now to the box. That would be Thomas Mason. They're sending on with them. Trying to figure out the exact number. Again, a player charged into the net on another possible breakaway opportunity. Second time tonight that Matt Friend's been sent hard into the net. This time, they're bringing the backup in Justin Beneditz. .12:17 to go in the second period. 6-0 is your score for the Windsor Aces over the Oshawa Riverkings as they continue to make sure of what is going on the ice. Some fans now giving a round of applause as Matt Friend is being brought up off the ice after a hard hit. Zach Gilbo helping him up off the ice as well after the hard hit towards the backboards, getting charged. Second time hit hard, and that similar opportunity in the crease tonight. This time, will go to the bench and be checked by the training staff. And right now, both teams trying to keep calm together in this matchup. You see there Matt Friend watching along after being shaken up for the second time tonight. They continue to make sure the penalties here. Currently now just 1 player back in the box for Oshawa. Oshawa, some of the coaches from their bench not happy after that play tonight. Sean Gagnon is now being told to shuffle over and join the penalty box club after that play. Right now in the box, I believe that is Ivanji Nachalenko. They're sending in a second player now to the box for the other side. That will be Dallas Hazelden, who, remember, got into a secondary fight. And right now the scorers table currently getting everything together. Here is the discussion you're seeing now between the coaching staff as they are currently down 6-0, the Riverkings are. Coming into tonight, a 4-game winning streak. That is currently a team not too happy for the second time tonight. For the Windsor Aces, they've had everything go their way in terms of shots. And now, after a second situation with this, They lead 6-0. The question is what's going to happen from here on out. Now a player being sent to the locker room. Matthias Ballhan has now been sent to the penalty into the locker room, along with the goaltender Matt Friend, it looks like, for the Oshawa Riverkings. As they continue to clear things on up, we'll take a quick step aside and clarify things as we get back under action here. Looks like they're now sending player back out on the box. That will be one back out of the locker room, rather. And as things continue to be cleared on up, we'll take a quick step aside here on we-tv.ca. 6-0 is your score. 12-17 to go in the second period after a hard hit to Matt Friend, leading to a brawl from both sides. At least 2 players apiece going to be in each of the boxes. At least a 4-minute double minor coming on up. We'll be back right after this. Welcome back, everyone, to 80 Knox Herman Arena. Aces lead 6-0 over the Riverkings. As you see now, currently multiple penalties on the board. Another 5-minute game misconduct. The second one tonight, 5-minute major for the Windsor Aces after another hit into the net for Matt Friend. Double minor given for one of the fights, as well as a 2-minute minor for the Riverkings, as well as a 2-minute minor for the Windsor Aces. So that will mean one thing, 3-on-3 hockey. 2 players apiece are in each of the penalty boxes as the Aces win the face-off. Goulin has it poked away. Up on the charge is Bohan. Bohan trips on over. Pass alongside. Mason kicks it along back. But Shiga stops the momentum of that puck as Yetman has it. Yetman up to Prevost. Prevost, quick shot. Stopped that time from Justin Beneditz. Thomas Mason passes it on up. Safara dances around the puck. Knocked off the puck by Goulin. Passed on back towards the crease. Pachiga kicked on away. Yetman back to Prevost. That's out on the corner. 3-line pass to Yetman, misses badly. Momentum stopped by Beneditz. About a minute to go, at least on the 3-on-3. Then it will be a power play situation. As that shot's deflected up towards the mesh, we'll have a face-off with 11:08 to go in the second. And this game has taken a very interesting turn. 6-0 for the Aces. So far tonight, able to score, and their goal was Goulin earlier on in this period, after having a stretch of about 9-10 minutes without a goal, including the end of the first period. Windsor Aces not able to win that draw. Quick shot deflected away off from his knees was Strodling. Huge check by Strodling on the captain and Campbell. Second check on Campbell. Seegers pass to Campbell. Intercepted by Chance Hill. Here comes Gilbo up the left side. Passed on back to Seegers. Seegers dances around. Quick shot deflected up into the mesh. And that will land in the concourse for a face-off. 24 seconds to go on the 3-on-3. And the Windsor Aces superfan gives the puck right back to Justin Beneditz. See him up on your screen. Part of a lot of the pregame celebrations and pregame ceremonies. Always a big-time fixture here at 80 Knox Herman Arena. Aces have won the face-off. Gilbo goes around. Beneditz with the butterfly stop, knocks it around. Chance Hill. Poked away by Gilbo. Gilbo to the slot. Intercepted. Kevin Hennon. He calls the offensive error. 2 players are out of the boxes. About a 1-minute differential between the 2 penalties. Currently now a 4-on-4. Gilbo. Left side. Checked away. Quick shot bounces off the post. Alex Seegers robbed on that shot. Beneditz, the pass goes across the crease. He covers it up for the face-off. And that pass set on up by Zach Gilbo, who, remember, got a 5-minute major before on the first time Matt Friend was sent to the crease. He's got a few assists tonight as well, as both teams go for the line changes right now. They continue to sort out who's going to go to the faceoff dot. Seegers will move back towards the point. Gilbo will win the faceoff. Benedetz will dive back onto it to draw the faceoff. Getting to Justin Benedetz. This is his third appearance on the season tonight. He's the goaltender wearing the red and black padding who has come in after the injury to Friend. He's 2-2 on the season, rather, with 13 goals allowed, 83 saves, 70 total shots stopped, with an goal average of 9.75 allowed. He watches that shot get deflected to the right. Quick shot. Campbell. Pass goes under his stick for the one-timer. Here comes Bolhan. Bolhan knocked off the puck by Olsen. Olsen almost had his helmet ripped off on that one. Now the Aces will go back on the rush. Here's Campbell. Campbell stops. Passed across to the slot. Gilbo's shot off the glass. And that draws a whistle. And we'll have an air face-off. 9:19 to go in the second period. 6-0's your score, as the Aces take advantage for the line change. Face-off won by Oshawa. Anger will bring it up the left side. Cross center ice. Poked away towards the blue line by Prevost. Pass to the 3-year OHL player. Yetman. Pass to the top towards the slot. Poked away that time from Colville. Anger will now get the puck back. Poked away by Colville. Pressed against the boards by Colville. Colville shot, scores! Martin Colville scores to make it 7-0 Aces. For Martin Colville, that's his third goal on the season. And the Windsor Aces continue to have a dominant stretch of offense in the past two games, a combined total of 17 official goals now on the score sheet in the past two games. Face-off won by Oshawa. Aces have it once again. 2-on-2. Prevost. Prevost goes on the left side. Goes behind the net. Benedetz watches. Goal and shot. Tipped off his stick. Prevost now passes it on back. Yetman to Golan. Cross back. Colville to Prevost. Colville now has it back to Golan. Quick shot. Stopped by the jump save by Benedetz. And we'll have an air face-off. 8:22 to go in the second period. Still 4-on-4 action. Still a player apiece in the box. It will be a 1-minute power play in about 5 seconds for the Oshawa Riverkings. Aces win the draw. Colville shot. Deflected around towards the slot. Gagnon, second chance. Gagnon tries to get another rebound. Nachalenko. Quick shot. Glove stop. We'll have a face-off. Now it's a 5-on-4 power play for Oshawa for the next 51 seconds. Nachalenko will go to the face-off dock to face Jara Safara. Oshawa wins that face-off. They still are in their own zone. Now they bring it on the attack. Pass goes right over the stick that time in Mubaila. Pass to Safara. Safara towards the slot. Avoids 3 poke checks. Passed on back to Mubaila. Mubaila goes to the point. Quick shot deflected away by Bashiga. Kicked on back to the point to Thomas Mason. Narrow shot. Bashiga covers it up with a glove. He'll have a face-off. 20 seconds to go on the power play. 7:37 to go in the second period. Both teams take advantage with line changes here as both teams come into tonight 4-2. For future games and broadcasts, though, with the Windsor Aces, please go to www.we-tv.ca to follow the Windsor Aces. And we'll see where this puck goes and follow where it tracks around in the Aces zone. Aces win the draw. Aces have a track towards the corner. Brought across towards center ice. Nachalenko charges up. Quick shot. Covered up. Caught by the glove of Justin Benedetz for the face-off. Still 8 seconds to go on the power play. Players still in the box waiting to be released after the 5-minute major. Aces win the faceoff. Quick shot, Olsen. One-timer misses. Second chance misses. Goes to Campbell on the boards. Player out of the box goes this time. Jake Pickersgill now out of the box after the 5-minute major. Puck bounces around neutral zone to Olsen. Pressing against the boards. Mason to stop that at center ice. Olsen gets the puck back for the Aces. 7 minutes to go in the second. Falling over that time is Finley. Olsen will bring it up himself. Aces complete the line change. Gilbo dekes around one player. Passes down low to Olsen. Big chance poked away. Pickersgill checked. Up to Mason. Nachelenko chases. Finley has it poked away by Olsen. Olsen avoids one check. Pass along the boards. Nachelenko to Gilbo. Gilbo whiffs on the shot. Pickersgill shot. Rebound, tries to get a one knee. Nachelenko tracks it back down instead. Hazelden. Passed on back. Flipped up Hennon. Campbell enters the poke check party around center ice. Back around the blue line. Gilbo. Gilbo dekes around one stick. Dekes around a second stick. Broken up that time, this time by Mason. The puck will roll on all the way back to the Aces zone. Big opportunity. Shafia's shot stopped. Best opportunity for Oshawa tonight so far on the breakaway goes for naught, as there's a shoving match for the puck. That draws a whistle, and we're going to have a face-off. Officials signal, the linesman signaling towards the Oshawa side. They're going to have a face-off in the Oshawa zone after that little kerfluffle for the second. 5:40 to go in this period. The second period, Aces lead 7-0 on we-tv.ca from 80 Knoxville Arena for Rare Metro Hockey League action. Face-off won by Oshawa. Gulen stopped it around the point. Now tracking after it. Safara passed alongside his boards. Colville down to one knee, trying to stop that momentum. Shafia passed on back. Mubaila's shot stopped. Colville. Seegers breakaway for Gilbo. He dekes. He deflects. It's kicked away left of the net by Benedetz. 5 minutes to go in the second, as calling for icing as Pajiga will have the face-off in Oshawa zone. Coming into tonight, a quick update for the South Division standings. Coming into tonight, the Kingsville Kings have a 5-3 record after 8 games played to be at the top of the standings points-wise. St. George at 5-2 is also 10 points total on the season. 60 goals apiece on the year, near identical goals allowed. As the Aces have won the draw, kept just onside. Quick shot, rebound by Yetman. Yetman misses the shot alongside the red line. Kept in the zone by Colville on the blue line. To the left side point, Gulen. Just to the right side of the goal by Benedetz. Colville. Gilbo now has it. Skates around the poke checks, around the slot. No one's there to receive that pass. Now with the puck, Mubaila. Back to Seegers. Back to Yetman. To Seegers. Left face-off dot. Back to Yetman. Olsen waits at the point. He flips it back past Seegers. Justin Ager will track it down. Mubaila. Back to the neutral zone this time. Ballin. Pass back to Anger. Flip pass back to the Aces zone. Seegers now gets it back. Under 4 minutes to go in the second period. Shafia breaks up that pass. Clears it back into the Aces zone. Oshawa will go for a line change. Big opportunity. Campbell misses the pass. Benedetz will cover it up for the face-off. 3:40 to go in the second period. The Windsor Aces looking to rebound after the loss in the last game Friday evening. Right now on the great track to do so with this currently 7-0 lead. Aces win the faceoff. Prevo, quick shot. Benedet's will cover it up. Once again for the Windsor Aces, their next matchup will be on the road October the 12th. That is a Friday against Niagara. That is in Port Colborne, Ontario. Then they come back home for a 7:30 p.m. puck drop October 13th to take on North York. Face-off won by Oshawa. Campbell keeps it in the zone alongside the boards. Back behind the net, behind Benedict. Wrap around shot stop. Two players now off their skates. Delayed penalty on the play for Oshawa. Pashiga sent to towards the bench for the Aces. This bounces around the crease. Touched finally by Oshawa. And we'll have a face-off. Alex Campbell gets Justin Benedict a fist bump, but either way, going to the box will be Kevin Hennon. Kevin Hennon draws the penalty. Pardon me, he's going towards the bench. To the box, rather, is Dallas Hazelden. Apologies for that as they sent one player towards that direction at the same time. Either way, and our player to the box for Oshawa. For Hazelden, it's been not the best of nights. He also came into tonight with 25 total penalty minutes. A total of 1 goal on the season for him. Face-off won by the Aces. 3:10 to go in the second period. Prevo has it. Setting up the triangle is Windsor. Pass towards the slot to Prevo. Campbell gets it to the point. Pass across. Campbell waits left point. Gets it now from Seegers. To Yetman. Yetman tracks around. Quick shot goes above. Hits the glass. Seegers. Back to Campbell. Back to Seegers. Right face-off dot. Flex it. Gilbo. Deflected away. Cleared by Oshawa. 1:16 to go on the power play. 2:28 to go in the second. Yetman gets it at center ice. Gets it to Prevo. Prevo, quick shot. He scores. Koi Prevo with his second goal of the game makes it 8-0 Aces. And the pit tonight, lots of air horns, lots of cowbells. The Aces have been dominant on the score sheet. Lots of goals coming. 2 goals apiece now for Langolan, 2 for Koi Prevo, as well as the hat trick for Bryce Yetman. The Aces lead 8-0. Martin Colville also has a goal mixed in. Aces have won the face-off. Aces have the puck. 2:14 to go in the second. Pass intercepted. Shafia, 2-on-2. Cross-ice pass. Quick shot, misses wide right that time from Barbera. Anger just out of his reach. Gagnon gets it around. Brings it up. Nachalenko checked off the puck. Shafia pokes it off to Olsen. Delayed whistle. And it looks like slashing penalty coming up here. And it's going to go against Sean Gagnon. So Oshawa in our power play tonight with 1:50 to go in the second period. Possible this will cross over to the start of the third period with 1:50 to go in the second. A lot of penalties tonight. Oshawa has not been able to take advantage of many shot opportunities or power plays tonight. Face-off won by Windsor. Colville bounces off of Anger. Windsor 2-on-1 on the short-handed opportunity. Yetman, the shot scores. Bryce Yetman, his 4th goal and 5th point of the night, with the short-hander makes the 9-0. And Bryce Yetman, who had 3 years of OHL experience, was last year won an OJHL championship, has had a phenomenal year. He makes it now 8-0. 1:38 to go in the power play. 1:26 to go in the period. Dallas Hazelden has the puck. Hazelden will bring it up. Poked away by Colville. Gilbo will skate it up. Yetman waits. Stops at the blue line. Poked away by Gilbo from Gilbo. Mason will bring it up. Oshawa goes for an error line change. 1 minute to go in the second period. Another shot deflected, that time ball hand shot. 4 different players enter a poke check party. Right now in the center of that ball hand, gets it off to his teammate once again in Mubaila. Once again, ball hand. Skating around circle, Hennon. Towards the slot, poked away. Here comes the Aces again. Bryce Yetman, that pass bounces off the back stick. This is still on the opportunity. Gilbo, cross ice, towards the slot, intercepted. Hennon will now pass it on up. Finley, huge check in open ice. That time from Langolin. He gets a bit of a board banner on that one as the Aces score again. Langolin with a hat trick makes it 9-0. The second shorthanded goal of this power play. Under Joe Barney's senior system, the Aces are known a lot of times to try and go for shorthanded opportunities if the opportunities are there. And now, 2 shorthanded opportunities and goals scored in one power play means Philippe Izzy will come into the net for the first time tonight. A rough night for the Riverkings. Face-off won by the Aces again with 11 seconds to go in the second. Brayville. Possible opportunity. Avoids multiple poke checks. Flipped up. Behind the net. Shafara. And that will end off your second period. The Windsor Aces lead by a wide margin. Scoreboard now shows 10-0 as your official score, as the Aces have been dominant tonight over the Oshawa Riverkings here on we-tv.ca. Please stay tuned. We'll be back after this short break. You're watching the Greater Metro Hockey League from 80 Knox from an arena. Welcome back, everyone, to we-tv.ca's coverage of the Greater Metro Hockey League. The Windsor Aces lead 10-0 over the visiting Oshawa Riverkings with 1 period left to go here at 80 Knox from an arena. I'm Justin Burns. Welcome back to tonight's action. So far, 2 total hat tricks for Bryce Yetman as well as Langolin for the Windsor Aces. 2 goals for Coy Prevost so far tonight. 4 total for Bryce Yetman, including that hat trick. By the way, Vernon Colville with a goal as well. 2 things to mention before this opening face-off. The mercy rule is now in effect for the GMHL rule that was instituted about a couple weeks ago, where once it reaches 10 total goals, any goals after that will be kept set aside. The score will still list as 10-0, but say Oshawa scores a first goal of the game and Windsor scored a goal prior to that, the scoreboard will shift to an 11-1 score, for example. If it stays where Oshawa does not score a goal and Windsor adds in goals into the net, it will stay 10-0 for the official score. Face-off is won by the Windsor Aces as we're underway for the third period. Colville sees it passed along to Gilbo. Passed on back to Seegers. Up to Colville. Colville loses the puck. Tracking around now, ball hand. Windsor already making a quick line change. 20 seconds into the third period. Here on we-tv.ca. Getting up the ice, Oshawa. Picking up the puck in the neutral zone, Colville. Ballhead tries to track it down, whistle drawn. And we'll have a face-off, it looks like. It looks like going to the box as well with a penalty signal, and as you've seen there from one of the referees for tonight, Martin Colville goes to the box. Ken Wilson making the signal. Also tonight's officials, Dave Fedek, and the linesman, and Jeremy Morrison. Oshawa back on to the power play once again tonight. Not been able to take advantage of the power plays they've had all night tonight as they win the face-off. Aces have the puck. Olsen quickly clears it down. Gilbo tracks it down inside Oshawa zone. Mason pass back. Mason will now bring him himself. Once again, ball hand. Ball hand avoids a couple poke checks. Pass towards the slot. Still bounces around the slot as this will be cleared by the Aces. 30 seconds into the power play. Just past a minute into the third period here at Enoch Sherman Arena for Greater Metro Hockey League action. The Riverkings go back on the power play attack. Their power play attack so far this year, just 20.6% so far, as Windsor clears it once again. Izzy flips it along to the neutral zone. Finley chases after it. Cleared immediately once again by the Aces. Gilbo will just let the puck die at the blue line as Hazelden passes along. Ball hand now brings it on the left side. Across towards the slot, bounces towards the boards after the shot. Yetman will just clear it. Flips off the back of the skates of ball hand as Nat Tolchenko pokes it away. About 2 minutes into this third period. 37 seconds to go in the power play. Olsen gets the puck back in the Windsor zone. Flipped out of the zone once again as Yetman will just let it track down back into the skates of Anger. Anger passed across. Hill. Pass now alongside the boards. Kicking into the zone this time, Mumbaila. Campbell breaks up the opportunity. Once again, Aces gonna go and try and take advantage. Here's Yetman. Another breakaway chance, deflects to the right side of the net. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Bad situation for Izzy, gets out of it after being trapped by two Aces behind the net. Mumbaila passed across. Jafila bounces around the crease. Aces move it back towards the point. Kept in the zone by Anger. Anger shot flipped in the sky. Moved out of the crease by a glove, and that will draw a whistle for a puck lift. That will mean a face-off inside that zone with 17:04 to go in the third period. One thing to note, earlier on in the second period, Matt Friend went down with for the second time after being crushed. Well, a rush was going on towards the crease. Got confirmation prior to the start of the third period. He's suffering currently from a right collarbone injury. We wish Matt Friend the best on his recovery from that injury. Icing now as this will go back to the Aces zone for a face-off meanwhile. For Philip Izzy, by the way, in terms of Philip Izzy, we mentioned he is now into the game after it is now the third goaltender used tonight for Oshawa. He is the main starter for Oshawa and looking to try and at least stop the bleeding in terms of the goals allowed. As the Aces win in our face-off and move it up to the neutral zone. Preville stops on the dime. Avoids a second poke. Preville crossed the crease. Missed opportunity to Seegers. Passed again towards the slot. Seegers gets the second chance. Back to Preville. Preville. Dekes around. Skates around Hill. Back down low, Yetman. Yetman just skates around the net. Plays it patient as he kicks it off the goaltender and Izzy. Oshawa will go back on the rush. 3-on-2. They'll just move it and clear it forward. Gulen goes over top of Anger. Yetman chases after the puck. He slows down momentum as he allows Hazelden to get the puck. Brayville breaks it off the stick of Hazelden. Olsen gets it back to the Riverkings zone. Intercepted by Brayville. Brayville avoids a sliding poke. Pressed against the boards by Shafara. Delayed call here as it's going to be another power play this time for the Aces. And one player a bit upset, that is Matthias Ballhand, who is going to the box to serve a penalty. A 2-minute minor coming up. So bring on the power play unit for the Windsor Aces in this 10-0 hockey game if you're just tuning in. Just approaching 5 minutes into the third period. The face-off dot, Zach Gilbo for the Windsor Aces. He'll win the draw as Alex Seegers gets to the point. Campbell's pass intercepted. One-on-one opportunity. Hennon dekes around Yetman. The shot goes left to the net. Yetman presses him against the boards. Poked away by Campbell. Campbell takes it slow on this power play. Passed on back. No one's there to get the puck. Breakaway chance for Mason. Mason shot scores. Thomas Mason puts the Oshawa Riverkings on the board. It's 10-1. And a much-needed goal tonight with the way this game has gone for them. For Mason, able to put Oshawa on the board. His first goal of the season, first total point on the season. It's now 10-1 on the breakaway goal. Still a ways to go in this game either way. Still a power play for the Aces. 90 seconds left on the power play. Pass to center ice. Gilbo to Prayville. Prayville to Gilbo. Kept inside the zone. Yetman just lets the puck sit there. Now he gets the puck. Pass across to Prayville. Avoids Hazelden's check. Colville waits on the point. Pass to lone Yetman. Poked away by Hazelden. Prayville pokes it away on that charge. Approaching a minute to go on the power play. Under just past 5 minutes into the third period. Prayville, big check. Hazelden knocked off his skates as it's cleared by Oshawa. Goes by goal the way to Camille Pachiga. Yetman comes to help Goulin. Picks it up. Colville will bring it, be on the right wing. He moves along the center side. Yetman still in the charge. Yetman the shot. Deflected up into the mesh for the face-off. 14-19 to go in the third period. 37 seconds to go on the power play. For future broadcasts and games of the Windsor Aces, please go to www.we-tv.ca to follow the Windsor Aces. The Aces win the face-off. The Aces have to follow the puck back to the neutral zone. Forced to reset with 30 seconds left on the power play. Goulin to Colville. Up to Seegers. Now Gagnon. Pickersgill checks it down. Goals behind Pickersgill. Here comes Safara. Safara flipped up. Chased on back. But Shiga watches as that one's pressed against the sideboard. Gagnon checked hard. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. 13:37 to go in the third period. Colville. Pass intercepted by Shafara. Shafara. Breakaway chance. Poked away by Colville. Colville hits the boards hard. That draws a whistle. And we're going to have a penalty. This will go against Windsor. Martin Colville had a hard hit towards the boards. He'll go towards the bench. We'll see who the penalty is exactly on. It's going to be, looks to be, yes, it's going to be checking, pardon me. Martin Colville is the one sent to the box after taking a hard hit to the boards to add insult to injury. Oshawa now on the power play with 13:22 to go in the third. They try and add a second goal to their game totals. 10-1 is the score for the Windsor Aces. Aces try and take advantage of the shorthand. Pickersgill, he clears it back. Goes back to Izzy. Anger beeps patient. 7 minutes into the third period. Pass bounces off the stick of Barbera. Campbell now has it. Up to Pickersgill. Pickersgill dodges around one player. Rebound opportunity. Nacholenko can't get the poke in. And that draws a whistle for the face-off. With a minute 17 to go on the power play for Oshawa. You can see now on the scoreboard with 12:42 to go in the third period. 10-1 is your score. The goal coming after a miscue on a pass in the neutral zone around center ice by the Aces, leading to a breakaway opportunity for Thomas Mason. Thomas Mason adding the first goal of the game for Oshawa. That shot goes off the post meanwhile for the Aces. Kept around the point. And another whistle drawn, another penalty coming up, and we got a shoving match. Alex Seegers is not happy. It looks like a high sticking will be called against Oshawa. This will mean a 4-on-4 situation for the next minute and 6 seconds. To the box this time is Matthias, once again, ball hand. He's been to the box a couple times tonight, as that will stop the action with 12:31 to go in the third. To the face-off dot, Prevost. Prevost now for the Aces. He'll face Jara Shavara. Oshawa wins the draw. Charge broken up by Campbell. Prevost gets it on back. They track back their own zone, poked away by Shavara. Poke check party now, Mubaila. Passed on back Seegers. Goes by Campbell. Goes all the way back towards Pachiga. Campbell passes along the boards. Side to side to Olsen. Olsen flips it along to avoid the check. Seegers pushes it along against the boards. Shafara now goes on the charge. Avoids one check, avoids a second poke check, avoids a third check. He's knocked off his skates now. Hazelden Deeks. Hazelden shot deflected up. Pachiga will just catch that one for the face-off. 15 seconds left on the 4-on-4 action 2. After this, it will be a power play opportunity for less than a minute for the Windsor Aces. 11:40 to go in the third period, as the Aces continue to look to continue a strong stand at home for 2018-19. Oshawa resets. Aces have the puck. 5 seconds until we go to 5-on-4 hockey. Aces are being patient. They now have the power play for the next 50 seconds. Yetman. Passed off Gilbo. Back to Yetman. Yetman flips up the shot stop. Kept inside the zone this time. Shot this time misses from Gagnon. Gilbo brings it out from the corner. Gagnon waits at the point. The quick wrist shot misses and blocked. Pickersgill with the speed burst. Pass off the skates of Mobila. Oshawa clears it off. 13 seconds left on the power play. Oshawa goes for a line change. Gilbo brings it up. Goes between multiple defenders. Flips it up. Just misses left to the net. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Out of the box this time goes ball hand. Mobila shot stopped. Draws the whistle. And it looks like we're going to have in our face-up at least a bit of a discussion between now Zach Gilbo and Matthias Ballhand after the whistle. Looks it was called for a high stick on the deflection. Of course, in hockey, you cannot have a deflection above the crossbar for shot attempts. Aces win the face-off. 10:20 to go in the third. Seegers passed up to Gilbo. Yetman tries to get open. He lets off the gas as Izzy passes it alongside. Yetman to Campbell. Campbell's shot deflected away. Rolls around the crease. Is he able to just cover up with the back legs for the face-off? With 10 minutes even to go in the third period. Yetman will move to the face-off dot meanwhile and win the draw for the Aces. Pass to Olsen. Olsen's shot deflected above the net. Seegers will track it on behind the net. Try to pass it to Gilbo in the slot. This time poked away Ballhand. Ballhand passed up hard. Finds Finley. Finley's shot poked away Olsen. Olsen trails behind Gilbo. Yetman on the right wing. Gilbo on the left wing has it poked away by, once again, Mason. Big chance now for Oshawa. 2-1-2. Here's Finley with the shot, misses left. Puck rolls all the way back to neutral zone. Aces keep things calm. Oshawa goes for a line change. About 9 minutes to go in the third. 10-1 your score for the Aces. Alex Seegers has it. Passed up to Gilbo. Gilbo dekes around, poked away. Now Mason. Mason's pass almost intercepted. Once again, here's Bolhan. Bolhan bounces off the backside of the skates of Gagnon. Seegers now gets it to Yetman. Calling for it, Seegers, the quick shot. It scores. Making sure this one, it looks like it might have been caught if I'm looking at this right, but it is officially signaled as the goal. Making sure things, in fact, will be 11-1 will be the score. 8:38 to go. For Alex Seegers, that would be the first goal of the night. 3 total points. Pickersgill, meanwhile, on the charge. He goes for a shot, misses the net. Aces still not letting up after that goal. Remember, with the no mercy rule, the most you can lead by is a total of 10. Pickersgill, rebound, Natchalenko. Missed on. Now Gagnon. Prevost. Prevost's shot covered up by Izzy. And that leads to a face-off. 8:10 to go in the third. Clay Prevost with 2 total goals. You see him up on your screen. Natchalenko moves to the face-off dot. And what has been a dominant night for the Windsor Aces tonight. 11-1 the score after the goal scored by Alex Seegers, his first of the night. Face-off won by Oshawa. Moved along by Mumbaila. Now towards the crease. And Izzy would just sit on that puck for a face-off. You see now the scoreboard, and it looks like that both sides have agreed towards a rolling clock. In the GMHL, if both coaching staffs agree, once you reach the 10-minute-to-go mark in the third period, a running clock can be initialized, meaning between every whistle and stoppage, the clock will continue to roll. 7:33 to go in the third. Rolling clock, running clock initialized, mercy rule in effect tonight. Aces now going point to point. Just trying to drain down the clock. Natchalenko. Passed on up. Bouncing around. Offsides called. We'll have a face-off. And from here on out, I guess, after this one, a second straight dominating game with a mercy rule in effect at home for the Aces. The next game to focus on will be against Niagara. They play there against Niagara on the road in Port Colborne, Ontario, October the 12th. That puck drops 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. The Aces win the face-off. Prevost misses the poke check. Pass across, Pickersgill shot. Misses. Oshawa now has the puck once again. Hazelden. Hazelden will bring it up. Barbera now has it. Flips on back. Natchalenko breaks it up. He'll bring it now up the right wing. Natchalenko misses left on the shot. Prevost stops the momentum on the boards. Natchalenko gets it on the point. Bounced off the side of one of the sticks and skates of Pickersgill. As here comes the charge. Once again, Mason. Mason dekes around Olsen. Shot flips up into the mesh. That draws a face-off with about 6 minutes to go in the third. The next time you can see the Windsor Aces on we-tv.ca will be October the 13th. That's a Saturday night. That will be against North York. 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time is the puck drop time as Windsor takes on North York in GMHL hockey. Aces win the face-off, immediately clear it to center ice as Yetman has it bounced around. Bolhan. Bolhan poked away by the Aces. Gets it back. Flipped up the glass. A few fans duck. This goes back towards center ice. And now we have a player down. Zach Gilbo hit hard and cannot get up. Down the ice goes Oshawa Will Finley. Zach Gilbo skates towards the bench. This is bouncing around the crease. Pachiga poked and covers it up with a face-off under 5 minutes to go. But a crucial storyline involving Zach Gilbo. Remember, he made the first time contact with Matt Friend. He is down. He is now being checked out by some of his teammates on the Aces bench with a face-off inside the Aces zone. 11-1 score for the Aces. Oshawa won the face-off, has the puck. Ball hand. Now tracking after it, Shafara. Left side corner, picked up by Campbell. Flecked back. Seegers. Now pushed forward by Pickersgill. No, Shafara now has it. Face-off top left side. Bounced off Pachiga. Seegers now avoids poke check parties from Shafara. Campbell. Passed up to Pickersgill. Cross center ice. Avoids Jetman. Finds Jetman. Back to Pickersgill. Pass misses the mark. Shafara to Olsen. Olsen charges. Poked back by Anger. Towards the slot. To Jetman. Cross ice across the slot. Misses to Pickersgill. Under 4 minutes to go in the third period. Campbell. To Jetman. Back to Campbell. Right side boards. Kicked away by Izzy on the shot block. This will be blocked on the pass by Olsen on the slide poke. Ball hand. Flipped off the blocker and into the mesh for the faceoff. Approaching 3 minutes to go in the period. After that home game for the Windsor Aces, they then head on the road for a bit of a while. They play 3 straight road games October 20th to 28th. Then they come back home November the 3rd. So over the next couple weeks, they total just 2 home games after this matchup tonight. The next home game again, October 13th. Then they play Niagara on the Lake November the 3rd as the Aces have the puck. Now Chalenko brings it up. 3 on 2, 2 on 3 rather. Now Chalenko stopped by Izzy's pads. Pass kicked forward by Hennon. Now Aces have it once again. Under 3 minutes to go. Prevost. Gilbo now goes in the zone. Skates in a circle, avoids the check from Hazelden. Now with the puck, Hennon. Gets to the center ice once again. Gulen. Pass back to Gagnon. Nachalenko at the center ice line. Back to Mason. Pass intercepted again this time, Prevost. Opportunity as Barbera now brings it. Poked away by Gagnon again. Prevost with 2 minutes to go passes it up. Here's Gilbo. 2 on 3. Softly taps that one for the interception as that one's flipped back to the neutral zone. Again intercepted by Gulen. Gagnon. To Gulen. Passed up center ice to Gilbo. Nachalenko. Stopped by Izzy on the shot. Rebound picked up. Mason. Flips it up alongside the glass. Mumbaidla. Flips it on by to Barbera. Intercepted by Prevost. Prevost will just bring it up. Shoots it wide left of Izzy. Gets his own rebound, takes it back to neutral zone. 1:10 to go in the third. Prevost almost collides with the linesman. And now we got a shoving match. With under a minute to go, a fight has broken out between Hazelden and Prevost. And not a good way to finish off a hockey game for sure. Running clock, remember, is initialized, so this may very well end off the game. 40 seconds are left on the rolling clock. Prevost is being sent to the box after the shoving match. As well, Dallas Hazelden will go to the box again tonight. We might have just maybe a face-off left. Either way, the Windsor Aces will move back to the victory column and break the 1-game losing spell and move to 5-2 on the 2018-19 season. The clock has finally been stopped at 18.1 seconds with the fighting penalties being given out. 2-minute minors. Now they put the rolling clock back in play. And now it looks like they're just saying, let it roll, let it roll. It looks like both sides have agreed not to have another face-off. The Windsor Aces win 11-1 over the Oshawa Riverkings and move to 5-2 in the 2018-19 schedule. Another dominant offensive game for the Aces tonight. Second straight game in a row, bringing in the mercy rule. And now once again, they move on their home schedule. A total of 5-1 at home. With that, once again, final score 11-1 here on we-tv.ca. The next time you can see the Windsor Aces on we-tv.ca will be when they take on North York. That will be October the 13th. Puck drop 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. For future games and broadcasts of the Windsor Aces, you can go to www.we-tv.ca. With that, I'm Justin Brents. For the rest of our crew, it's time to say so long. Have a wonderful night. Windsor Aces win 11-1.